Have you ever gazed up at the moon and wondered which country on Earth is closest to that celestial wonder right now? It's a question that sparks curiosity and leads us on a fascinating journey through the cosmos. The answer, as it turns out, is not as straightforward as you might think. It's a tale of cosmic choreography, Earth's rotation, and the ever-changing dance between our planet and its lunar companion. We often imagine the moon as a distant orb, hanging in the vastness of space. But just how far away is it? On average, the moon is about 238,900 miles, or 384,400 kilometers from Earth. That's a considerable distance, to be sure. However, due to the moon's elliptical orbit, its distance from Earth isn't constant. It fluctuates, bringing it closer at times and farther away at others. Now let's consider Earth's shape. Our planet isn't a perfect sphere, it bulges slightly at the equator. This curvature plays a significant role in determining which country is closest to the moon at any given time. Because of Earth's bulge, locations along the equator have a slight advantage in this celestial competition. Imagine a line connecting the center of Earth to the center of the moon. The point where this line intersects Earth's surface is called the sublunar point. This point marks the spot on Earth that's directly beneath the moon at any given moment. As Earth rotates on its axis, the sublunar point constantly shifts, moving westward at a speed of roughly 1,000 miles per hour, or 1,600 kilometers per hour. This continuous movement means that the title of closest country to the moon is a transient one, changing from moment to moment. Countries situated along the equator find themselves playing a game of cosmic tag with the sublunar point. At one moment, it might be Ecuador basking in the moon's closest glow, while hours later the honor might shift to Indonesia or any other country fortunate enough to be in the sublunar spotlight. It's important to remember that the difference in distance between, say, Ecuador at the sublunar point and a country further from the equator is relatively small in the grand scheme of cosmic distances. Still, it's a fascinating illustration of how Earth's rotation and the moon's position create a constantly changing celestial landscape. While many countries along the equator experience their fleeting moments as the closest to the moon, some nations are more frequently in the running due to their geographical location. Ecuador, with its equatorial positioning and the towering peaks of the Andes Mountains, often finds itself closer to the moon than most. Similarly, Indonesia, a sprawling archipelago straddling the equator, also enjoys its fair share of close encounters with our lunar neighbor. But what about the International Space Station? Orbiting Earth at an altitude of about 250 miles or 400 kilometers, the ISS is, at times, the closest human-made object to the moon. However, the ISS's orbit isn't fixed above a specific point on Earth. It circles the planet every 90 minutes, meaning its position relative to the moon is constantly changing. So while the ISS might occasionally steal the show in terms of proximity to the moon, it's the countries along the equator that remain the consistent contenders in this cosmic game of tag. The moon, a silent sentinel in our sky, has captivated humanity for millennia. Across cultures and continents, the moon has served as a source of wonder, inspiration, and mythology. From ancient lunar calendars to romantic poetry and space exploration, our celestial neighbor has left an undeniable mark on human history and culture. As we ponder which country might be closest to the moon at any given moment, it's essential to remember that the moon in all its celestial glory belongs to no single nation. It's a shared celestial neighbor, a source of wonder and inspiration for all of humanity. Whether we gaze up at its craters from bustling cities or serene countrysides, the moon reminds us of our interconnectedness, a testament to the vastness of the cosmos and the wonders it holds.